What's up guys, Nick Rapazzi here, and welcome to the Paradise C6 YouTube channel. So today we're going to be working on the Corvette again. In one of the last videos you saw that we took the turbo manifolds and the downpipe out to check to see if there's any leaks and fix anything that we needed to, so we can heat wrap this with this titanium heat wrap that I have here. I got two of these at 50-foot lengths, and I'm pretty sure it's about 2 inches. We're gonna go through these, just check everything over with a light. I did find a couple holes in that, and remember the V-band wasn't attached, and we stopped because we didn't have any gas. So I got some new gas, got the welder set up, and everything ready to go. So I'm gonna bring that over, get that all set up so we can start doing this. And then once we start, I'll throw you guys into a time lapse, and we'll get everything welded up, and then I'll explain to you how I'm gonna be putting on the heat wrap and getting that all ready. And then we're another step closer to getting this thing finished. I'm gonna call John tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be 2 weeks since I ordered the injectors. So hopefully they're there. I know it's a big process with everything going on, so a lot of stuff's getting shipped, delayed, and all that kind of stuff too. So hopefully they're there tomorrow. We'll pick those up, get those ready to put in, and get this ready to get towed to him so he can do the cold side. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're going to start with the first roll. We're going to do the easiest one just because it's just a straight transition. And the way you want to do this, or the way at least I like to do it, is you want to have like 3/4 to an inch of overlap on the whole thing going across. So I'll start here. I'll use the special wire ties, which I have right here. So these are stainless steel heat wrap ties. They zip ties. They work just the same as regular zip ties, so that you just make the connection, go through, pull it tight. The only difference between these two is once you have this through and locked in, you're gonna cut off your excess and then twist it in, and I'll show you guys that in the time lapse, so this way you guys can see how you tie these in and lock them in. Because if you don't, you'll put them through, they'll feel tight, but they'll come loose after a while. And if you do it the way that I'm telling you, then it'll tighten up over. So I'll throw you guys into a time lapse, and then I'll just go over it as we go. So I basically kept this almost a 1 inch overlap. As you'll see, when you get towards like a bend or something, and it'll overlap a little bit more, but for the most part everything's pretty consistent. I did put 2 ties at the end just because that's where it terminates, and I just want it to hold a little stronger. There's no really like ends or frays or anything where it can get pulled out, so I'm fine with just the 1 there. So this is all set, and we're gonna start with the easier side of the 2 turbo manifolds. And basically what I'm gonna do with how I do this is I'm gonna take each individual runner, wrap them, then I will stainless steel tie it down here, just basically just laying it over. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the heat wrap and wrap it around the basically the longest straight runner. And we're gonna take this and go all the way through to give it a really clean look. So this way, this will wrap, it'll terminate, this will wrap, terminate, wrap, terminate, and then this will go over all the terminations, so you won't really see any of that when we go on to this. So let me put you guys down. We'll go back into a time lapse, get this one out of the way, and start on this one. one side all done, and I don't know if you guys noticed when I was doing it. I just wanted to explain how I was wrapping this. So I'm just taking the end that's coming out the other side. I'm snipping it shorter. Then I'm grabbing it with this, and I'm using needle nose pliers just because it's a little bit skinnier. And I'm twisting it in as I'm pulling it tight, and it's pulling it into itself. And then once I have it twisted fully around, I crimp it, and I do it one more time and then crimp it again. This way it locks it in. If you guys can see how it's nice and flat and locked in towards it, so that won't come loose. So it's getting a little late, so I'm just gonna, whoa, almost fell. So I'm just gonna leave this one for tomorrow. It does look like we might need a little bit more heat wrap, so I'll order another one tonight, just so we have enough to do the downpipe. But the crossover's all done. The driver's side manifold's all done. So we just have to finish up to the turbo and then get the downpipe, and I'm gonna order that tomorrow. So not gonna end the video here. Well, I'm gonna end it for tonight here, and we'll pick up tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so we're back day 2 here to finish up this. We're just gonna get this finished up, get this all wrapped. I'll throw you guys into a time lapse for this. This one's a little bit more intricate with the bends and stuff, but it's gonna be no different than we did the last one. Just gonna take a little bit longer with everything that's going on here, with the turbo coming up, the wastegate, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get to it. Hopefully we still have enough left over. If not, I ordered another one. And again, it's saying that's not gonna get here till May 1st. I really hope that's not the case, because that's 3 weeks from now. But I'm hoping if we can at least get the manifold done, and then we could do the downpipe afterwards, I'm totally cool with that, because that's easy to take in and out. I don't want to have to remove the downpipe or the manifold again, so that'll kind of suck if it doesn't take a little while. But we still are waiting for the parts to move the heater core line, so those are out of the way, so we can move that. And I still got to go in there, cut a little bit more of the frame section out, and then we're going to weld it back together to make sure that that's still sturdy, but gives us enough room that we need for the downpipe and all that stuff. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so that's it. Everything's installed. We actually had the perfect amount of heat wrap to get the entire manifolds done. As I said, the downpipe can wait until the new one comes in. and that's easy to remove, take in and out to do what we need to do. So in the next video, we'll get everything tightened up inside of there. Hopefully the parts that we need for the coolant lines come in, we can finish that. And then we'll start running our vacuum hoses and all that stuff in the next video and getting everything buttoned up. I am gonna move the solenoid for the evap system and all that kind of stuff to this side, move everything around, clean things up a little bit. Hopefully injectors will be here this week and we'll get those installed and get this turbo kit put back on. Cold side is going to be done by John at his shop, so we'll tow that there so this comes out perfect. I try to do it myself, but I haven't welded aluminum. The first time I did it was when I did the oil pan, so I want it to come out nice, and that's going to be like the focal point that you're going to see when you open the hood and everything. So I want clean welds and making sure it looks nice. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on heat wrap. If you have any questions about it whatsoever, drop them down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.